Hello students, I welcome you all on our online platform. In previous video, we discussed about the democracy, the part 1. Yes, children, in this part 2, we will be seeing the following topics. What's the topic we are going to see? Pillar of democracy, the French Revolution's pillars of democracy, equality before the law, and the rule of law, problem of inequality, government schemes. We are going to see the forms of government schemes. Okay, let us start today class. So all of you take your social book in your hand, page number 219. All of you take, children. All of you took in your hand. You take. Today, see, during the age of enlightenment, the theory of modern democracy was formulated and philosophers defined the essential elements of democracy: equality, fundamental rights, religious freedom, separation of the church and state. The Americans through the 1760s and 1790s developed the concept of republicanism. Republicanism is a political system that protects liberty and believes in equality and the rule of law. Rule of law. See, in this one, a number of democratic changes took place in America after the War of Independence in the year 1775 to 82. But the new government of America adopted the Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights. அவங்களோட உரிமைகளை என்ன செஞ்சாங்க? அடாப்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. The United States Bills of Rights came into effect in 1791. 1791. Which granted certain rights to its citizens. The constitutions came into force in 1789. 1789. New Zealand became, in 1789 there was a revolution in France and monarch was overthrown. The French Revolution was based on the principle of liberty, fraternity and equality. During these revolutions, the common people of France overthrew the monarch and formed a new government. On the principles of equality, liberty, fraternity. Liberty means Sudandiram. Liberty means Sudandiram. Fraternity. Sagotrattva means a group of people sharing a common professions or interest. Equality, samatvam. The state of being equal, especially in states' rights or opportunity. Equality என்ன சொன்னேனா? சமத்துவம். Yes? See, in the French revolutions, third cause of revolutions was people wanted to have a democracy. In order they achieve the democracy, The French people felt they had to execute. They had to execute. There were many effects from the French revolutions. So, the changes occurred throughout the history. Revolutions are one of the examples of the change. The French Revolution was the major change in history. After the French Revolution, people throughout Europe and South America were inspired to fight for democracy and freedom. Yes. So the liberal democracy in 20th century, the wars, decolonizations, religious and economic circumstances. Decolonizations process by which colonies becomes independent of the colonies country. See, decolonization என்னது அப்படின்னா ஒரு கண்ட்ரியோட நம்ம டிபெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்ல அதுல இருந்து பிடிக்கும் வெளியே வரும். Freeing a country from being dependent on another country. An example of decolonization is India becoming independent from England after World War II. In the 1920, the nature of this democracy expanded. In 1929, created too many economic problems and large scale employment, which most of in democracies in Europe. Yes, there are no democracies in Europe. Latin America and Asia were unable to change. So as a result, in several countries, dictatorships were established. See, this person's name is Mussolini. He is one of the Italian Prime Minister. He is the Italian Prime Minister. He is a politician and journalist who founded and led the Fascist Party. He became a Prime Minister in 1922 in Italy. Okay. Now we are going to see the Adolf Hitler. He is one of the German politician and leader of the Nazi Party. He born in England. Okay. He rose to power as a challenger of Germany in 1933. During his dictatorship from 1933 to 1945, he initiated World War II in Europe. So these both persons are the dictators. After the Second World War, they formed the United Nations. And the newly independent colonies showed preference for democracy and did not want to join any type of power laws. So India emerged as a world largest democracy and continues to be so. இத நம்ம வந்ததனால எப்படி ஆயிட்டு ஒரு பெரிய ஜனநாயகமா மாறிட்டு. Okay, after the independence. Adopted the principle of universal adult franchise, which the present constitution was implemented on 26th January 1950. See, I said liberty, equality, yes. So they have get here all the principle of this one based on, they come out from the அவங்க அடிமையில நினைச்சிட்டாங்க வெளியே வந்தாங்க. சரியா? ஒரு பெரிய ஜனநாயகமா என்ன செஞ்சுச்சு நம்முடைய நாடு மாற ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. சரியா? வேர்ல்டு வார் 2க்கு அப்புறம். ஓகே children? Pillars of democracy. Pillars of democracy. There are two main pillars of democracy. The constitution and equality before law and rule of law. Rule of law. See, in this constitutions, formation of our Indian constitutions, it is drafted by the Constituent Assembly, which was elected by the elected members of the Provisional Assembly. So altogether 389 members took 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to frame the Constitution of India. See, the Constitution Assembly set up the drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. See, this Indian Constitution was adopted on 26th November. 26th November. See, the signification of the Constitution provides with the guidelines according to which any government functions in a democracy. See, we are going to see now equality before law and rule of law. See, equality. Who brought this equality? Dicey. Who brought? Dicey. See, he is one of the British man. He is one of the British man. He is most widely known as the author of Introduction to the Study of the Law of Constitution. The principles it expounds are considered part of the uncodified British constitutions. It's one of the first British person. He is one of the constitutions. Okay. See, equality. Equality before the law and rule of law. Okay, equality before the law and rule of law. According to the legal dictionary, the rule of law is the term that means what? Rule according to law. Say children. Rule under the law. Say. You know, yes? See the book and say. Rule according to law, rule under law, rule according to higher law, formal equality, decision making mechanism, accommodation of difference, enhancing human dignity. See, the rule of law. What is the rule of law? All citizens are equal in the eyes of the law. No one may be arrested and imprisoned without accurate reason. Torture or ill treatment of person is forbidden. This is known as the rule of law. Rule of law. So, rule according to law, the government cannot instruct anyone to pay civil damages or suffer criminal punishment. Okay, the tappu senjala enna cheyyum civil pay panana avasiyam idhu. Okay, strict accordance with the will, established and clear defined laws and procedure. Rule under law. The laws are one and the same for everyone within the country. அந்த ஒரே சட்டம் தான் அந்த கண்ட்ரியில் இருக்கவங்களுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே. Even the various branches of government are not above the law. No public official may act on his whims outside the law. எல்லாத்துக்குமே என்னதான் ஒரே சட்டம். சரியா? According to a higher law, all the written laws must be in conformity with certain universal principle. The universal principle of fairness, morality and justice, which must be upheld here, ultimate goal of all legal systems. See, the rule according to the higher law is a statement which expresses that no law may be enforced by the government unless it conforms with certain universal principles of fairness, morality and justice. What is higher law? What is higher law? It's an ethical or religious principle considered as a taking precedence over the laws of society and to which one may appeal in order to justify disobedience to the constitution or enacted law with which conflicts. So, a democratic political system provides all the citizens of a country with the following advantages. What is the advantages? Formal equality. Formal equality is an equality of men and women in the formal sense, that is, all are same and all the subjects are same rules and regulations in social or political, economic and other areas of life. Neither discrimination nor privilege is given to any section of people in the society. Further, formal equality does not recognize the special needs of different people who are of different capacities, needs and their interests. Formal equality lays emphasis on the idea that all are given equal to enjoy their life according to their own capacity and expecting none of them act on their behalf. Now we are going to see the decision-making mechanism. The elected citizens get the opportunity to practice the elections of the people representative who ultimate from the government. The elected parliament governs the nations according to the needs and their aspirations of the people. They are the pre-existing rules and procedure that allow for a mainstream evaluation to the issue. Also, there is not a one person responsible for making a decision. Rather, the decision is made by a group of people. Therefore, democratic decision making is dependent on a group instead of one leader. This ultimately the governance in democracy is of the people, by the people and for the people. Now you can understand, children. Now we are going to see the accommodation of difference. The state and the government try to accommodate the difference arising out of the different religious, demographic, lingual or ideological beliefs as the constitution provides for suitable safeguards for every group of India society. See, the state and the governments try to accommodate the difference. மாநிலங்களும் அரசாங்கங்களும் வித்தியாசத்திற்கு இடமளிக்க முயற்சித்தன. இதன் மூலமா தன்னுடைய ரிலிஜன், டிஃபரண்ட் ரிலிஜியஸ், டெமோகிராஃபிக், லிட்ரல் மொழிகளை வச்சு, ஐடியாலஜிக்கல் பிலீஃப்ஸ், ஓகே, நம்ம என்ன செஞ்சாங்களா? They are accommodated. Enhancing human dignity. The Constitution also provides for safeguards against any kind of indignity or abuse behavior meted out to an aggrieved party, individual, or a group. See, equal we have, yes, in this India, we need a equal, yes. If they are foreigners, they are a white, yes. Indians are a black. There are no equal in this first time, the past period, okay. So, the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or equal protections of the laws within the territory of India. Equality. Poor also, rich also is an equal only. They are not inequality. அவங்க வந்து வேற்றுமை கிடையாது. சரியா? அவங்க கஷ்டப்பட்டவங்களா இருந்தாலும் பணக்காரங்களா இருந்தாலும் சரிதான் ஏழைகளா இருந்தாலும் சரிதான் எல்லாமே ஒண்ணுதான். அதுதான் நம்ம படிக்கிறோம். We are studying about that only. That is the equal. Now we are going to see about the problem of inequality. So children, inequality means, what is that? Can you say any example? Can you say children, inequality means? I am saying one example for you, okay? We often find that poor people cannot get good medical and educational facility for want of money. The government provides such facility at cheap rates, but these are neither equally available nor equally good everywhere. Option, they are not as good as the private faculties, which are very expensive. Also, there are always many people trying to sell the cheap government faculty. Those who depend on their daily earnings cannot afford to spend long hours waiting in queues to avail all this faculty. They have to go hungry for the day if they do not go to work. Now you can understand? Yes. அவங்களுக்கு பண தேவைகள்னால அவங்களுக்கு என்ன செய்யல தேவையான மருத்துவங்களோ படிப்புகள் என்ன செய்யல கிடைக்கும். Okay, when poor people are not admitted to the medical or educational institutions on account of their perceived inability to pay the fees. See, when Dalits are treated badly because of the traditional low status in the caste based society, அவங்க வந்து என்னது தலித்னா என்னது அவங்க untouchability இருந்தாங்க. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு ஈக்குவலேஷன் என்ன செய்யல கொடுக்கல. The Constitution of India recognized them as scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. When the women are treated as inferior to men within a family and are denied equal opportunity, salaries, wages and status at the workplaces. So, பழைய காலத்துல என்ன செஞ்சிருக்காங்க ரொம்ப அடிமைகளா வாழ்ந்திருக்காங்க. அவங்களுக்கு எஸ்சி இல்லைன்னா எஸ்டின்னு சொல்லி என்ன செஞ்சுட்டாங்க அவங்கள சொல்லி என்ன செஞ்சுட்டாங்க. Now we are equal now in this. Now we are what we are living. Now we are equal. Yes. Now we are all educated, and we have a freedom. We got a freedom also. Yes. So, again the caste system has allowed to weaker section on the society-made civil rights. However, despite the Constitution provisions regarding the equality of all the citizens, in practice we often find various instances of inequality in our society. So, mainly socially backward classes unfortunately continue to perform mainly work, and some are bonded laborers who must work to pay off debts. In some region, women still face deep-rooted social inequality are proved as a numerous cases of ஃபீமேல் இன்ஃபைட். இன்னும் சிலர் என்ன சில பெண்களை வெளியே வர விடல. அவங்களுக்கு சின்ன பிள்ளையா பறக்கும் போது என்ன செஞ்சுட்டாங்களோ அவங்கள கொண்டுட்டாங்க, டவுரினால இறந்தாங்க. விதவைகளா இருக்கவங்களுக்குலாம் ஸ்ட்ரிக்டான ஒரு ரெகுலேஷன்ஸ் என்ன செஞ்சாங்களா கொடுத்தாங்க. புரிஞ்சுச்சா இப்போ? கேன் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் நவ்? This inequality is not unique to India. Discrimination is seen in other democratic countries too. Discrimination against African Americans still exists in USA. I hope you are understand this one. Yes. So the Untouchability Act 1955 declares certain acts an offence. Gaining access to someone in any shop or a hotel, அவங்க எங்கனாலும் போய் சாப்பிடலாம் அப்படிங்கிறது என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, கொடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. Preventing any person from worshiping or offering prayers in any places of public worship. Refusing permission to any person to enter public institutions such as a educational institution, dispensaries or hospitals. Can you understand now, children? Untouchability Act வந்த பிறகு, அந்த விதி வந்த பிறகுதான் என்ன செஞ்சிருக்காங்களா, எல்லாருமே எந்த கடைக்கு போகலாம், ஹோட்டலுக்கு போய் சாப்பிடலாம், அவங்க எங்கனாலும் ப்ரேயர் பண்ண போகலாம், பப்ளிக்கா இருக்கிற எந்த ஒர்ஷிப்னாலும் என்ன செய்யலாம், அவங்க சர்ச்சுக்கு போகலாம், அவங்களுடைய காணிக்கைகளை கொடுக்கலாம், அவங்க படிக்க இன்ஸ்டியூட் போகலாம், ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு போகலாம், கொடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சு. ஓகே, now this picture you see, inequality means பணக்காரங்களா ஒன்னில்லாதவங்களா அப்படிங்கறத என்ன செஞ்சிருக்காங்க, காமிச்சிருக்காங்க. வெயிட் இருக்கும்போது அவங்க பலசாலியா இருந்திருக்காங்க, கீழே வந்திருக்காங்க. இதுதானமா? So some we can see in this one.
Children, previous class we wrote 4 questions. Yes, now we are going to start the 5th question and 6th question. Okay, name the charter passed in 1215 that restricted the power of the king. All of you took the classwork? All of you take your classwork note? Yeah, continuation you write. Okay, children? Okay. This 1215 charter required King John of England to allow certain liberties to the common people. Name the 2 pillars of democracy. There are 2 main pillars of democracy. What is that? The constitution, equality before law, equality before law, and the rule of law. Okay, children, write it. I give the time for you. Did you finish your classwork and homework? If you are not completed, please complete all the classworks. Okay? While you come to the school, I check your classwork. It should be neat. Okay? Write it neatly. Write clearly also. Next, answer the following questions in details. What is democracy? In a democracy, the government has made by people elected representatives who govern the country for a fixed duration, after which once again the French elections are conducted. The source of power for all levels of government in a democracy is the constitutions. Examples, India and USA. I give the time for you to write. Write it, children. children, now we are going to see about the previous homework. Okay, previous homework I gave you. That homework, previous answer is here. Okay, first answer is India. Dash is a democracy in the world. Which is that one democracy? India. Monarch. Monarch. Greek. Fourth answer is Bill of Rights. Fifth answer is New Zealand. Became the first nation to achieve universal suffrage in 1789. 1789. Today's homework, you have to study and write one time. I gave you only two questions. What is democracy? Name the two pillars of democracy. Those two questions only I gave you. Children, you study, close your book and your classwork and book, write it in your homework without seeing your book or note. Study and write. Only I gave you two questions. I gave you two questions only. Okay, that is not a big question. It's a small question only. So study and write. Okay, children. Okay, be safe. Okay, don't go anywhere. Wear mask. If you go in public places, wear mask. We are studying social science. Yes, we want to maintain social distance also. Okay, children, stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children.